What is up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Live Locks, presented by Scores and Odds. If you haven't checked it out already, just making bad life choices. Going over to scoresandodds.com, get signed up where you got picks from me, Means, and Daniel, all the greats. Plus, you got access to the prop shopping tool and RG projections, and most importantly, Grant's Action Lounge, where I'm throwing in every single bet I have every single day, right after I bet them. It's that simple. You're just getting what I bet. Crushed it yesterday. Had been intending 20-1 for a stolen base. Nearly 100% ROI, almost exactly 100% ROI. I just off by $50. Up about 600 this month, 7,000 last month. Small loss in May. Up a decent chunk of change so far. Let's see in the summary. Up 24G since we started doing this in February. So not bad. Up a solid, I don't even know how many units because it changes to whatever FanDuel or whatever site will let me bet. But yeah, doing a little earlier because, again, I'm on my honeymoon. I am doing this for my bed because I can do what I want over in Charleston. Let's just get right into it. First up, Cal Raleigh to hit a home run going up against Dane Dunning. Dane Dunning is a pretty solid overall pitcher, but he has struggled pretty drastically versus lefties so far this season. 381 WOBA, 218 ISO, giving up a massive 45% hard contact rate. Going up against lefties, Raleigh has a ton of pop, huge fly ball hitter with a lot of hard contact, especially from the left side of the plate. Like the odds, plus 400. I'm rolling with it. Next up, Andrew McCutchen, plus 450 over at FanDuel. Willie Adames, plus 320 over at FanDuel to hit a home run. Like both of them in this spot here. Let me find the game. I'm going up against Bundy, who is Bundy no longer great at baseball. Always struggled with huge amounts of power. 48% fly ball rate for righties, 40% hard contact rate to righties. Underlying numbers are better than they should be, but average hit distance close to 200. He's gonna give up some bombs. He always gives up the bombs. Guess what? Adames, McCutchen, two of my favorite odds on this. 320 and 450. The lines have already moved. I still like them at the current lines. Next up, Matt Olson to hit a home run. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and throw them in the chat. These shows are going to be pretty darn quick because I'm on my honeymoon and I have other things to do and I'm trying to get all my job out of the way so my wife doesn't get pissed off at me. Yeah, Matt Olson going up against Aaron Nola. Aaron Nola, very good pitcher. Very good pitcher. But versus lefties, he struggled a little bit with fly balls, struggled a little bit with hard contact. Matt Olson, we know, is very good, has a ton of pop, pretty good fly ball hitter, but just boatloads of power. Not great odds, sitting at plus 340. I think it's dropped to 320 already. I still like it at 320. He's just good. On the other side, Derek Hall, plus 540 to home run. This guy has a ton of pop. Going up against Strider, who's just been incredible, just ridiculously good. But still gives up hard contact and some fly balls here. Derek Hall, I really just like the odds on this one. Plus 540 for this guy. Just pretty solid. Next up, we have a few in the Texas side of the Seattle game going up against Kirby. Kirby so far this season. The kid's going to be good. The kid's going to be real good, but he struggles with power. Specifically struggles with the right side of the plate, even though I have all lefties listed here. He's going to regress going up against left. He's due for some positive regression versus righties, negative regression to lefties when it comes to power. He's giving up a ton of bombs to righties, but lefties he realistically should probably be giving up about the same amount, if not more. Average hit distance is higher. Average exit velocity is pretty much the same. Yes, he's got a great curveball, or not curveball, changeup, decent curveball. So he should be about splits neutral when it comes to power. Yeah, we got a question chat. Any strikeouts props you like today? People are throwing strikeout props in the Action Lounge Discord pretty often. Marquez over 4.5 at Bet Rivers plus 123. I'll be back to getting more of those as soon as I'm done with my honeymoon. It's just I don't have time. And it's straight up, I don't have time. I'm focusing on home runs right now. I'm Probably shouldn't even be working these weeks, but I am because I need to make you guys some money. But in the Texas game, Heim, Seager, Calhoun, all with some pop, all going up against a guy that's a pretty extreme fly ball hitter or pitcher, gives him a decent amount of fly or hard contact. So, I mean, huge fan of Kirby, but he's going to give up some bombs, and I like the odds on all of them. Heim is probably my favorite at plus 400, but Seager plus 300, Cole Calhoun plus 400. I like all of them. My favorite bet of the entire day, go hammer it right now, is VR to hit a home run. VR, if you haven't seen his numbers in the minors so far this season, I'll show them to you right here. I've got them pulled up. Guy has some power, to say the least. 349 ISO in the AAA this season. Has 20 home runs, 21 home runs in the minors. Yeah, 20 home runs last year in the minors. Has come up pretty quickly. Just guy has a ton of pop. They're probably going to throw him in there going up against Gilbert. Maybe throw him in the 6 hole, it looks like. But guy has a ton of power versus lefties. And Gilbert is not good. Gilbert, massive fly ball pitcher, lots of hard contact. Go bet him. Go bet Bart, who exact same scenario yesterday, plus 600 to hit home run. It just silly odds considering they're going up against Gilbert, and they have far more power than this. I know I'm worried about pinch hit risk with VR, but I really just don't care at these odds. It's absolutely silly to me. Lamb going up against Josiah Gray. Josiah Gray, numbers versus lefties. 51% fly ball rate, 33% hard contact rate. We're getting Lamb at plus 560. Pitch hit, always a possibility. But still, ridiculous odds. We got one more bet, and then I'm getting out of here to go get some nice barbecue. Well, after I write up some picks, because I got to do that. Last one, Miami at Cincinnati. It's being played in Miami. Green just has ridiculous stuff. I mean, every time I see it. 98 mile per hour fastball, fast changeup, fast slider, just ridiculous stuff. The kid's talented, but struggles heavily with power, especially to righties. 273 ISO versus righties, 46% fly ball rate, 40% hard contact rate. This kid's going to be good, but he's going to give up some bombs. Aguilar sitting at plus 400, playing in Cincinnati. Great hitters ballpark. Great spot here. That's the bet. If you guys got any questions, feel free to shout me out on Twitter. Yeah, that's it. Good luck tonight, guys. I'm out of here.